15 people here, so great to see you guys. Great to see you. Welcome to the Sour Studios Racing Series. It is Season 4, race number 15, where we race today. Fun racing action, guys. Line up single file on the back stretch. All connected here. Cam, please delete the scheme. Whoever the 23 is there on top. Not sure what's going on there. All right, guys, line up behind the 47 car in a single file line. We are here at Nyocz Motor Speedway, guys, the fastest racetrack. Another lawn break it was, away from the Sour Studios fun action. But we are back, and it looks like there's 15 drivers in the VC, but there was 16 for a moment. So, see what's happening here. See, we got more trouble, problems potentially here. Not sure what's going on. It looks like we got Mako also back for the first time in a long time as well. Great to see. And all you guys back here, please move up. Make sure we're all lined up in a connected line together. Colt, make sure we're behind that qualifying line. We are here at the Nyocz Motor Speedway. 330 studs per second speeds. We have 15. We had 6. I think we have 16 lined up. Someone might not be in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there's Cam now making it 15 drivers, but now there's 16 in the here, so we'll have to see. But basically, the biggest storyline is, look who is back in competition. It's Vice VIP Network making a legendary return. Professional driver out of the stables, as we know of Mardog May League, a former Polar Sprint Series multi-time race winner, a Division 1 race winner, and participant in the first ever Mardog May League races, and a full-time competitor way back in Season 1, along with Adorable Jackson and Yeet Beat, some other notables right there. So we're going to pull up his statistics, which is now something we can do with our all-time stat sheet throughout the races. We can, give off the statistics for Mardog May League. He has 60 starts, 4 wins, 12 podiums, 29 top 5s, 55 top 10s, 60 top 15s, and 60 top 20s, with a driver score of 61.11, which ranks 30th all-time for drivers above 10 races. So really cool stuff there. And it looks like we might have 16 here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Someone might not be lined up. That means we'll have 1 DNQ. But basically, for Vice and other new to qualifying members, you get 2 laps of qualifying. And that's, you get this little out lap. But once you hit that start-finish line for the first time, that starts your 2 laps. And then when I say next car go, that's when you go. When I say next car go, that's when you go. And Water Hydrants is here now. That's going to make it 2 DNQs. While Water Hydrants was actually attending some important business on other platforms as well as myself. But we are here, in fact, with the Sour Studios Racing Series. And Yeet Beat! Is that going to make it a whopping 3 DNQs now as they all start to join? 17 in the voice chat, so is Yeet Beat in the VC. A couple guys, as you see, people trying to make their way in as we wait here to get everyone completely lined up. We have 16, but 18 it looks like here. It's obviously a little bit problematic, but see, waiting for Water Hydrants to spawn that car. Mako Draco as well, waiting to spawn. Wait, Mako, do you have spawn access or no? I swear I gave it. All right, there you go. That's good. Guys, what's going on here? Let's line up. Let's line up. Guys, connected lines. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Guys, pies is dropping to the back or something. So we have 17 and 17 in the VC. Exactly what the implications are. So let's get it started. Colt, you can go. We're ready here for our qualifications for the Nyocz Motor Speedway race qualifications. Really going to be fun. This is a very technical. We're going to need a lot of close times. It's we'll have to see. The track was open, most of the week for practice. So let's see how Colt is able to navigate through the corners. He's going to start high. Look at the big slippage through the corner. Big slippage through the corner there, but he's going to have one more lap. Here, this is the first of his 2 laps. Pretty nice turns 3 and 4. And that means now that the next car can go. Next car go. Next car go. Colt is a 24.917. Seems like a time most people say he's going to get a much better turns 1 and 2. If he can match those times in turns 3 and 4, it might be good. And now we have 19 here. 4 DNQs. We could get some major troubles. Could get some major implications, guys. We have 19. And Colt finishes off with big improvements at 24.7. 9.2. Major gains. Bat coming to his white flag lap. That means the next car go. Next car go. Bat is going to be dead last. 24.87. Still a solid lap time for what we've been able to see. And coming to 2 laps to go here, it is going to be Adorable Jackson in the number 3 who gets started here. Our championship leader was actually initially not going to be. There you see Bat actually makes some improvements on his second lap time. Adorable Jackson coming to the white flag. And it looks like because of this chaos here, we have forgot to tell Vice to go. Vice, just stay still there. Oh, we got Honorable Bubby W also getting on the racetrack. Make sure we're always below that apron line. So we'll let a Jackson finish off this lap. He was last on his first lap. And it's going to be... Oh, did I tell the next car to go? What's going on here? 846. Who's on right now? Oh, I guess I must have. I think it might be noisy on the racetrack right now. See, Adorable Jackson also on the racetrack right now. Next car go. Next car go. Looks like I did say. Noisy is 4th. Jackson sits 3rd after his laps. Vice now coming to his first of 2 laps. Vice has not road raced in multiple years. He's taken a big break because he hasn't had a good quality device. And Vice is going to begin his set of laps. Noisy, it's going to be gains, but still 4th on the board. Vice on his first lap, his first time in the car. Not sure if he did any practice laps. You see he slips way up the racetrack at turns 3 4, but he has one more lap to try to get something. All right, next car go. Next car go. Vice going to be dead last on the board. Oh, way down low goes Vice. Struggling to get the control up into the wall. Trouble. Problems for Vice. Unfortunately, I don't know if this lap's going to be much better, but for Vice, it almost making collisions with the inside cars as long. It's been a long time since he's raced. Unfortunate there for Vice. With 4 DNQs, not sure if he'll be able to make it. And no improvements there on his second lap, so he'll have to delete that car or jump out of it to delete it. And now it looks like we have Fusion Core going here for coming to his white flag. It looks like next car go. Next car go. Fusion's going to be 5th on the board there. Timmy says that if he qualifies in, he will let someone else in, depending on who it is. Interesting stuff. Pies begins his first of 2 laps. Pies took one of the coolest hits in road racing history at Bat Speedway on the last lap. So hard. It wasn't even like a blow. I mean, he hit it so hard he flipped. It was really cool. Fusion's going to be remaining in 5th there. And that is going to lock in Bat and Colt, it looks like, to the show. Solid runs for them. It's been a while since we have raced, so a little rusty on the commentations. Next car go. Next car go. Pies last, 24.946. We'll see a better, looks like up the racetrack just a little there in 1 and 2, but looking to get some better times. And someone else on the racetrack right now as well. Could not tell who it was. It looks like it's going to be Pies here. Going to make some increases up to 4th place. Looking good for Pies. Going to lock in Adorable Jackson to the race. Oh, we have 20 here now. It's going to be 5 DNQs. 5 DNQs it looks like. Next Cargo. Next Cargo's Timmy is gone. He's going to set 5th place on the charts there for his first time. Appreciate that, Noisy. Smart understandments there. And it looks like it's Paddywick now. No practice laps at all here at Nyocz Motor Speedway for him. Not even sure if he's ever raced here before. Potentially he has. Can't remember. And wrapping up for Timmy. It's going to be up to 3rd. Going to be good enough to lock into the show. He's actually going to tie Adorable Jackson, but if it comes down to a tie, we'll have, not sure what we do there. Paddywick coming to his white flag. Next Cargo. Next Cargo. Paddywick's going to be 3rd to last there. So it's going to be 7th place there. Going to have to try to make some improvements here. Paddywick trying to get that D1 victory. He's 2nd and 3rd in the points, something like that. Still got a chance. Fungi now begins the first of 2 laps for Fungi. Great to see Fungi back in a car. See, we got Paddywick coming across the start-finish line very shortly here. And he is going to make big improvements. Up to 5th. Not locked in just yet with 5 DNQs. But he should be able to. Looks like Paddywick will participate. Fungi comes to the white flag. Next Cargo. Next Cargo. Fungi 2nd to last on the board. Going to have to try to get something to work. Fungi, I believe, did race here. And the only other time D1 went to Nyocz Motor Speedway. And now it's Hess Truck Boy. Struggled with qualifying earlier on in the season. He's looking to make more improvements here. Still also searching for that first win of the season. And Fungi going to finish it off. Can any improvements be made? You see Vice unfortunately still last. Fungi jumps up to 3rd and will easily lock into the show. What's interesting, Colt, who went first, is actually still fastest. Was not anticipating that. Hess Truck Boy coming to the white flag. Next Cargo. Next Cargo. Hess Truck Boy is going to be 3rd. Will also lock in. He's got more time to improve. Look, he's taking a much higher entry. Very interesting there. But he's going to slip way up the racetrack. Likely won't make improvements. And now up here for 2 laps is the number 23 of Cam. Cam has done some racing here back in D3. It looks like he actually DNF'd in that race way up the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. I think this track has been in the game for 3 weeks to practice or something close to that. So a lot of time to practice. Unfortunately for Vice, he only got access, today, so not a lot of time. But Cam will have 1 last lap to try to wrap that bottom better way up the racetrack once again. Next Cargo, Cam, dead last, 25, the only car in the 25s. Can he try to get something to work? That's the D3 champion from a season ago. Up the racetrack once again, way up the racetrack. Might be a problem for Cam, unfortunately. And it's going to be now Mabelav, D5 Season 1 champion from 3 years ago, is going to get things underway for 2 laps. As Cam, any improvements here? It's going to be improvements, but no gain of position. Remains dead last on the board for Cam, but does get into the 24 seconds bracket. Too bad for Cam. Really was hoping to race. Next Cargo. Next Cargo. May is going to be 2nd. Ties Bat. 2nd for Bat. Yeep Beep begins his first of 2 laps now. Yeep Beep so close to winning finally at Sour Speedway, but he completely missed the final corner. It was really tough to see there. Just kind of overthunk the processes, I think, there on that final corner. But can Yeep Beep get redemption? He's actually did do some practice laps when this was first added to the game. Next Cargo. Yeep Beep is going to be locked in with a 6th place effort there. Can he try to improve here on the 2nd lap? Looks like it's DG who's next, who also had a very strong run at Sour Speedway. DJ, I think, might have had some internet fixes, which was a struggle earlier in the season, so might be not really 100% sure on that, but definitely has seen an increase of performance. Yeet Beat finishes it off, wrapping it up with no improvement. Will remain there. DG now going to try to hang on here. And DG, next cargo. DG is third to last. That's going to be 13th. A troublesome zone. Fusion Core Noisy still not locked in yet. And now it's Honorable Bobby W on the racetrack. And DG finishes it off with a no improvement. Paddock will be allowed back in the race, but he is on the racetrack. He is on the racetrack too much. Unfortunately, will be a temporary ban for him. And next cargo. Dale is going to be fourth. Surprised everyone in qualifying at Sauer Speedway, qualifying so well. And he's going to do it again, it looks like. Also has some races under his belt at this racetrack in the no caution series. Water hydrates. Skipping out on some important events, important qualifying tests, and other series to participate in this one. So appreciate Water Hydrates for doing that. And Dale, it's going to be crossing the start-finish line as a position of... Oh, he makes gain. Oh, he's going to actually in a three-way tie now with Bat and Mabelab with a 0.8. It's very interesting there. Water Hydrate's going to come to the white flag. Next cargo. Water is going to be third to last. Vice and Cam are officially DNQ'd. Unfortunate for Vice and Cam there. Really too bad for Vice, but let's take a look at our series schedule, and it's Lib now on the racetrack. We head to Texas Motor Speedway up next, another track that will be hard to qualify, so not really sure when our next, I don't know if we got much more. I don't think we have a full throttle track next. Water is going to make some major significant gains to the top of the board. Water Hydrates, provisional pole. Good job by Water there. And next cargo. Lib is going to be... Lib sets the top of the board. Huge improvements for Lib. Perfect wrappage at the bottom. Top of the charts for Lib. And it's going to knock out Digital Linda out of the race. Really too bad to see. And Mako now returns to the wheel. Mako returns. Let's see if Mako can make it in. Lib, second lap. Any improvements? No gain for Lib. Not much to gain, really. I think this might be our final car. No, I think we should have one if we have 20. Yep. Mako coming to the white flag. Final cargo. Next cargo. It's going to be next cargo. Mako is going to be second to last. Actually, last place. He ties Cam for last. Can Mako try to get some to work here? Another OG driver for back D3 Season 1. And it looks like we have cars halted. Ace Center's not gone. Big trouble. Could someone be safe? Fusion Core could be knocked out here. It's going to be. He's out. Fusion Core is out of Mako. Second on the charts for Mako. Unbelievable. Fusion is out. But wait, Timmy is gone. Said he might drop out for that next driver. Fusion in championship contention. He's saying, oh, here's Ace Thunder. What's going to... Oh, trouble for Ace Thunder. Going slow. Has he lost the engine? Has he lost the motor? Big trouble for Ace Thunder. Trying to get that thing fired up. The first lap is going to be botched. Let's take a look. What is happening here? Mechanical issues for the Bat Tech Motorsports number 35. Ace Thunder here on his first of 2 laps. This is big trouble. It looks like the car's not capable of reaching speed. He's only he's only going at... Oh, what's going on? Ace Thunder, full throttle this thing. What's happening? What are the implications going to be? Coming to the white flag now for Ace Thunder. His first lap is going to be a... This is freaking interesting. It's going to be a 50-second lap time. And he picks up the pace, but he's all... Oh! Big problems! Crash! Ace Thunder has out... He is off and he is out of qualifying. It is done. It is over. You start the second lap. He's going to have to finish it, but he's out of the race. Ace Thunder will not be racing. Crappy parts. They like to see that realistic action. Timmy, are you dropping out to let Fusion Core race? What are the implications? And he is! Fusion Core gets saved by Timmy is gone. He will be allowed to participate. Not what Jackson wanted to see, but we will shut down the server here to revoke that Paddywick ban. and give things a nice refresh. Very close qualifying times. Definitely one of the more fun qualifying sessions. Such a skilled track for qualifying. So we will. It's not wide open. You notice that if you were full throttle there, you were struggling. You were not able to hold the bottom as well. So you did have to lift just a tiny bit. But we are here, and here is now. We are in the server. Maybe not. I might have been transported to the. Yep. Looks like we have been transported to the wrong server like last time. But we're going to line them all up in with our starting grid. Too bad for DG, too bad for Vice. Noisy, barely able to hang on, qualify in. Guys, we're having big issues with our Roblox systems. It says I'm not allowed to join. Big issues. Oh, looks like we are in now. All right, guys, here's the starting grid. Now, what's an interesting thing about this racetrack, guys? I'll tell you the interesting action about the Nyocz Motor Speedway starting grid positions and what the advantages are and what they're not. And I'll tell you the history. All right, Libs, here's the order, guys. Remember, Timmy's dropping out, so everyone Jackson on back will move up a spot. Lib first, Matt goes second, Water third, Colt fourth, May 5th, Dale 6th, Bat 7th, Hess 8th, Fungi 9th, Yeetbeat 10th, Jackson 11th, Patty Mc 12th, Pies 13th, Noisy 14th, and Fusion Core 15th. It's going to be the order of positions. Lib on the pole for the first time. How many laps? Let's take a look at our series schedule. It says 60 laps of... Guys, we got some serious problems. We do not have timing and scoring. There is no timing and scoring. We have no flags. We have no nothing. Oh, what the flip? Racing standing system? What do we think? Is that it? Guys, it appears that our standing systems have gone away, which is really not good because we have them set to specific font increments and other action. As a result, we will be under the red flag for the first time of many here tonight. This will be probably 5 minutes to fix. Apologies. Let's go to configure this place. Let's go to version history. Let's go to April 1st. What do we got here? We got a May 13th, 7/27. April 1st. Restore. Guys, really doing some systematic work here. Alright, let's edit this. Because, guys, we have it set to a specific system and specific implementation. So let's go here. Standing script. Save to very simple. Actually, this will be only like 1 more minute here, it looks like. Script. Save. Close. Alright. Now we're going to go to configure place. We're going to go to version history, and we're going to do the 7/27. Restore. Boom. And now we're going to go back into Roblox Studio. Yeah, I must have accidentally deleted that standing script while doing some tests or something. And we click this. There we go. File, publish. And look at that. Really simple processes. Simple process. All right, guys, look at where you're lined up now and line up there. We're going to reset the server. I guess no one's lined up in the right place. Guys, we're shutting down the server here once again here. Maybe not. Looks like we're having issues. Roblox having connection issues. Yep. Big issues, it looks like. It's going to have to shut down. Could be down here. Let's take a look at this video. Zane DeVault. Oh! Let's see here. Is that it? Is that all there is? Yeah, I don't know about that. Just looks like a typical roll there, you know. Almost took out the flag stand. Otherwise, not really sure what just a couple tumbles, you know what I'm saying. Alright, there might have been another server made due to the mass shutdown. Looks like everyone's here. Alright, guys, line up. The order of positions is, As you can see, our timing is back. Lib first, Mako second, Water third, Colt fourth, May 5th, Dale 6th, Bat 7th, Hess 8th, Fungi 9th, Yeepy 10th, Jackson 11th, Padwick 12th, Pies 13th, Noisy 14th, Fusion Core 15th. Correct positional order. Great to get all that fixed. I can't believe that was not noticed at all. It was probably gone. It probably wasn't even added ever. Well, guys, what I was saying is there is a system of ways here at this racetrack when it comes down to Dale. What's going on here with Dale, the number driver? Well, yeah, lap times are about 24 seconds cruising. I mean, that's like Sour Speedway length almost. Guys, does anyone know what happened to Dale here? Does anyone know how long he's going to be AFK for? Anyways, guys, basically the story of the matter of the fact is basically the fact of the matter of the deal that you're going to want to be on the outside for these restarts. So why is that? Because if you find that there's no angling of the cars, though. That's one thing. No angling of the cars in these. You can only angle down. You cannot angle up. Only after the grids are disappear you can angle up. Basically, if you reach that banking on the stretch first, your car will accelerate a lot quicker. So the outside might be advantage. We saw that last season ago. But we implemented the restart line. Can you guys hear me? All right. We inserted the restart line. And no one could get up on the bank before that. We have removed that. Anyone can go on the bank and see it. We'll see if it's used here. Yeet beat. Please line the car straight. Appreciate it, guys. No angling to the right. Here we go. Let's start. Let's begin. 60 laps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The fastest race of the season is underway. 330 studs per second. It might not be a factor, too. Oh, that's true. With how fast these cars are, that might not even play a role. How fast these things are. Very steep banking transitions. Was hoping I had smooth banking, but I forgot how. So that is not going to happen. As you can see, it doesn't really matter. Up the racetrack. Look at this. This might be a very clean air dependent racetrack. Mako trying to hang on. Look at this 5-wide racing on the steep banking. It's going to be tough to hang on to. You see Mako 6-wide now up the racetrack. 1 lap clean. You see Hess Truckboy get really tight in the wake of other cars. Oh, Pies, trouble in the back. Big flipping already. Pies upside down. Caution is going to wave for the first time. More cars collected. Pies all over the place here early on, struggling to get that handling of the car. And luckily for Pies, he didn't DNF. Appreciate it. All the viewers tuning in as well here to the stream. He's just coming all the way down up the racetrack. Really caused down. It's going to be a 1 out of 6 for Pies to begin here already. But yeah, guys, basically there's going to be no passing in the grass unless you're forced. So that's going to be an implication. It'll be Lib first, Noisy second, Fusion Core third, Dale 4th, Yeetbeat 5th, Jackson 6th, May 7th, Funky 8th, Hess Truckboy 9th, Water 10th, Paddywick 11th, Colt 12th. Mako going to be 13th, Bat 14th, and Pies 15th. Waiting for cars to line up here. That is Mako also there, trying to see if the 33 lineup. It's been a long time since Mako did participate in one of these races. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag is back in the air. And I don't think it's going to be a factor, our banking system, you know. I don't think it's going to matter because of how fast the cars are. Up the racetrack is everyone struggling to hang on. It's like Sour Speedway all over again with the handling issue. Pies around again. Up the racetrack goes Paddywick. May also struggling. Extremely fast-paced speeds here are going to cause a lot of issues, looks like, on the restarts. But once these guys start to spread out a little, it might help the implications. Fusion Core starting to play, but he slips up. Lib on the inside also trying to hang on. Yeah, these cars used to be really slow. Oh, Yeetbeat, trouble on the back. He is AFK. He'll have to be back by lap 34 if he wants to participate again. Water hydrates to the inside. Really interesting to see as we get some green flag laps in to see what the implications are like here at this racetrack. Fusion second in points, trying to make a late season comeback on Adorable Jackson. Imagine Fusion wins and Jackson gets 15th. It might create huge championship circumstances. Water, can he make? Oh, trouble! Paddywicz spins. It's a single car slide. We stay green. And now he's going to be in that position where he has to hope for a caution. Struggle for Paddywicz early here. Yeet, you'll have to merge behind Paddywicz. Or you can just go right now. Well, nah. Or you can merge behind Paddywicz if you want to stay on that lead lap. Paddywicz is 5 seconds off. Way, way in the back. Off the pack. Noisy. Rare sight here, guys, to see Noisy so far up front. He's struggled. The car has been slow recently for that team, but he is in third and going up to second now. Fusion able to hang on. You see Yeet there looking to merge behind Paddywicz. Yeet back in the race. Great to see. Right there for Yeet. And you see the pack here really trying to hang on. Fusion Core up the racetrack, but this could be weird. This track could be weird. You know, so far not been noticing if you're wrapping the bottom. If you're wrapping the bottom, I haven't been noticing the gains that we would be accustomed to seeing. I feel like maybe it's all about how much speed you can carry through the corner. Because if you're trying to wrap the bottom, you're going a lot slower. Paddywicz is gaining slowly on the pack as these guys continue to race. If you can set some good laps. You see Noisy gets on the apron and slips up. Fusion able to run down. You guys can run. I mean, really on the front stretch, there is no grass. You can really hypothetically run all the way down there. But that will create dive bombing, and that's going to be, could be a removal of a win if that does happen there late in the, well, I guess it's the first corner. It's not the final corner. Controversial deals, hoping to avoid. Noisy, only 2 career Marta May League wins, according to the statistics sheet. I might be wrong on that, but that's just my memory. Could Jackson make something happen for the lead? Fusion's led every lap pretty much so far. Lib, the pole sitter, up to third. And these cars are tight. They're not loose, so when you turn someone, you're not really going to fully spin them. Look at this. Big moves. That's how you make some passes. You can push those guys below the apron in the corners. Get to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Look at Lib lifting. Getting that rotation. Look at this kind of multi-groove. Jackson able to hang on. He's not really losing there on the outside. Really interesting stuff. What about Paddywicz? Are they gaining time? Oh, big gains recently. Noisy to the lead here in the number 24. But Lib uses that outside to hang on. Here comes Fungi to the inside. Lib now clears. Fusion Core going to be stuck on that. Oh, everyone's up the racetrack. Big trouble. Water around. Lib around. They all save it. But it's going to help Paddywicz and Yeet catch up, it looks like. And all those guys are running up front. It's a completely new picture up here. Fungi, Hess, Truckboy, Bat. Oh, huge issues. Water hydrates. Up and over. Caution is gonna wave. Water hydrants might have hit a track bump there, hanging their way on the bottom and goes tumbling multiple positions. And that's gonna bring out a caution flag for the second time. Very good racing so far as they cross the start-finish line. By the way, guys, the start-finish line, similar to Atlanta, all scoring is off that yellow line in the middle of the checkers, just like Atlanta Motor Speedway. That is how it is here. So keep that in mind when it comes down to it. Gotta feel bad for those D&Qs. They waited a month to race just to not race. Really too bad. Fungi gonna be first. Bat second. Hess third. Colt fourth. May 5th. Jackson 6th. Pie 7th. Dale 8th. Fusion 9th. Mako 10th. Lib 11th. Noisy 12th. Water 13th. Paddywicz 14th. And Yeet 15th. Water tumbles multiple times. And trouble for Lib lining up here. It looks like some potential issues. You see Paddywicz also having some issues. Let's talk this out. Let's get Paddywicz on the horn here for an interview. Paddywicz, how has the race been so far? It seems like you're struggling on speed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm struggling. I would say that majority of the racing surface racers are having trouble. That's very problematic, implicatory track, but we'll just see what happens.
Pie Sky not happy about Paddywicz so far. It looks like 4, 3, 2, 1, and green flag back in the air. So our outside theory, the cars are too fast for it to work. So never mind. Back to the restart. Some crazy restarts. Really tight cars. You can't turn, so it's going to be problematic. And it's in such a big pack. There's really no turning at all. They're 4 wide again. Just got to hope they survive. Oh, Fusion around. Can he save it? He's on top of Dale. He does. Mako gonna get the worst of it. He loses a couple positions. Great racing here. Everyone trying to fit such a narrow window. No smooth banking, so you can't really enter high. You're always gonna end up low somehow. Jackson with the lead, the points leader, trying to lock in the championship. That grass is very slippery down there. Got to be careful. Fungi spinning in front of the field. Gonna save it, Fungi, one of the few here who have experience in D1 on this racetrack. Bat all the way. Oh, trouble! We got cars on the racetrack! We got problems! Yeet! It's getting slow. The caution is gonna wave. Caution is out. Who is it? Struggling to see who it is. Caution is out for this rare circumstance. Humans on the racetrack. Let's take a look at what happened. Alright, guys. We are back. Really unfortunate. There was some really good racing there. Just had to be ruined. Too bad, guys. Too bad. Anyways, guys, we're already a quarter of the way. I mean, it really shows the speed. Let's take a look at what happened here. Well, this is interesting because he just teleported on the track with speed. This had to be some kind of hacker. He had full speed. Unfortunately, Yeet is going to lose the positions. Of course, it's got to be Yeet. Very too bad for a Yeet. Luckily, it wasn't worse, but the caution does wave. Liv first, Hess second, Bat third, Dale fourth, Jackson fifth, Water sixth, Paddywick seventh, Colt eighth, Pies ninth, Noisy 10th, Mako 11th, Fusion Core 12th, May 13th, Fungi 14th, and Yeet 15th. Yeet is going to get the worst of that one. And it's the first caution of the season caused by debris. So very interesting here. And we're having trouble lining up. Who's going to get the penalty? Trouble here for Colt, potentially. But I think he's trying to get in the right spot as someone is lined up in the wrong spot. Let's take a look at what our scoring says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paddywick is 7th. Water is 6th. Water, you will be getting the penalty. Water hydrants are going to be getting penalized there. Oh, and more issues in the back. Guys not paying attention when lining up. Who else is going to get the penalty? May is 13th. That means Pies is someone's incorrect back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Noisy 10th. Mako 11th. Pies is 9th. So that's Pies right there causing those issues. It's going to be a penalty for him. A 1 out of 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air after a debris caution there. Liv, look at this. The dive bombing there into the corner. Not really dive bombing. It's actually passing there. Not really causing any issues. Bat now to the inside. Bat has been running well. Ran well at Sour Speedway. Had fast speeds. Oh, but as we're talking about him, he goes way to the back and messes up Noisy. Unfortunate. Dale to the lead. Honestly, I thought Dale would be more of a troublemaker because he hasn't raced in a long time, but he has been one of the best there has been at Sour Speedway and so far here. But look at them all slip up the racetrack. Paddywick to the lead. Liv gets turned by Dale. 4 wide for the lead, and they're around again. Fusion go all the way to the inside. Yeet somehow doesn't flip. Pies also somehow doesn't flip. Back down the racetrack. Multiple cars involved. Caution is going to wave. More wrecking in the back. Pies, others, Bat collected. Problems here, but some great racing despite the wrecks. Great racing indeed. Let's take a look at this chaotic set of circumstances. We see Colt there in the 81, around they go. 4 wide there. Paddywick gets turned, then Fusion gets turned, and then Mako. Yeah, Mako can't really turn, though. He's stuck on that transition. Pies around hard and comes back down, gets on his side. Good enough for a caution in there, in my opinion. Paddywick first. Hess Truckboy second. Colt third. Mako fourth. Fungi fifth. Jackson sixth. Lib seventh. Dale eighth. Water ninth. Yeet 10th. Fusion Core 11th. Noisy 12th. May 13th. Bat 14th. And Pies 15th. All right, here we go. It is time, and time is now for the restart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Mako's going to have to go to the back of the field. Jump the restart. Going to have to go to the way outside. Oh, he's going to spin bat in the process. Multiple cars around in the back. Well, it's a single car spin for water, though. Chaos here on the start. Not sure what Mako's not touching them red blocks for. It's going to be a black flag penalty to the back. Paduick loses the inside. It's going to really separate the field there, but in the end, it was water. The only car who couldn't save it. And look at this, up the racetrack. Everyone goes here. Jackson with the crossover, though, is going to gain instantly those positions he just lost back. Fusion Core now with the lead. Oh, in the wall! Saw some drama between Fusion and Colt at Bat Tech Speedway. You know, some contact on the last lap. So not happy with each other at any sort, and more contact by those two. Paduick with the lead. Dale gets tight behind. Everyone's slipping up. Paduick slips up. Paduick struggling with lag. Look at this. Twitching left and right. Blue's got the net code. Oh, bat single car spin. And by the way, you guys, if you ever do spin, you are allowed to cut the infield. If you do spin, like bat right there, he could have cut that full infield. Would have been fine. But no one knew that, so unfortunate for bat there. Like, you don't need to get back on the racetrack right away, but you can't gain positions doing it, you know what I mean? Well, it's spread out now, and Ken Mako, I think they might be in draft range, so it might not be over for him just yet. Up the racetrack goes Paduick, struggling to get the turn. But now it's Pies. Does Pies go for the lead here? Oh, trouble! 2 cars around, hard in the back. Caution is going to wave. It's Paduick. Paduick and Colt, the cars involved. Hess Truckboy, Adorable Jackson also involved. It appears. Let's take a look at what happened. SFire05 in the YouTube chat. Great to see. Turn by Jackson there and Hess Truckboy, a combination. Too bad for him. Winner of the race back. Who won that? I couldn't get a view on stream. I think Pies might have got him. Or Dale. Who was it? Thank you for the honesty. Dale first, Pies second, Fungi third, Eatbeat fourth, Mablab fifth, Hess Truckboy sixth, Noisy seventh, Jackson eighth, Fusion Core ninth, Lib 10th, Mako 11th, Water 12th, Bat 13th, Paduick 14th, and Colt 15th. So a little more of the car. Well, this is anticipated for the fastest speeds. Cars are going the fastest speeds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back there. Cars are going faster than they've ever been all season long. So, I mean, 330 default, but you're getting 340 in the draft maybe. Oh, Pies gets moved out of the way. Oh, big trouble. May Water around in the back. They are going to save it. Never mind. They wreck again. The caution is going to wave. Yeet beat up the racetrack. Yeah, they just got too far off. Starting to struggle here on these restarts for the field. Starting to struggle with these speeds and these conditions. And let's take a look at what happened to May. Oh, just shot up the racetrack there. No turn. Water involved. Really unfortunate. But who won the race back? Was Yeepeat able to edge Fungi there? Nope. Fungi edges him. First for Fungi. Second for Yeepeat. Third for Hess. Fourth for Pies. Fifth for Dale. Sixth for Fusion. Seventh for Noisy. Eighth for Mako. Ninth for Paduick. Lib 10th. Bat 11th. Colt 12th. Jackson 13th. May 14th. And Water 15th. A long way to go here at Nyocz Motor Speedway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. May almost jumps the restart, but lets off. And oh, look at Yeepeat! The first of the users of the banking method. It does partially work. You see drivers just sending it in, really causing a lot of the issues. They're way in the back. Yeepeat. Oh, big issues! Cars parked on the racetrack. Up the racetrack goes Bat. Where is these cars coming from? More flipping. More cars cutting the pits. Yeet spawn car. We see Timmy here underneath the grandstand. Might be the culprit. It's the second caution for something similar to these deals. As a result, we might have to ban all spectators. Let's take a look at what happened here on the stream. And I don't think we got a view of the finish, so this is going to be a whale of problems. Yeah, it's just a parked car on the outside there. Collected Dale, collected multiple cars. Oh, I did catch it. Yeet beat first, Hess second, Pie third, Fungi fourth, Fusion Core fifth, Jackson sixth, Water seventh, Paddywick eighth, Lib ninth, Colt 10th, Bat 11th, Dale 12th, Noisy 13th, Mako 14th, May 15th. Timmy will be banned for causing that one. Not sure what the excuse is there to just spawn a car because there's a hole. Mabel, I have line up in the right position. I don't see a 16th box. 5, 4. Timmy will have to watch from the live stream. 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. Finally, only drivers in the service. We can avoid those problems. Yeet beat slow on the bottom. We're starting to see that outside prevail as we get later into a run. You see guys just continuing to send each other. Not smart moves. Not smart moves. We're going to keep it green. Wreck in the back. Stay green. Relax yellows are on. Relax yellows are on. Trying to get some green flag racing in. It's a pack of 4. They should be able to work together and catch up. Oh, major issues in the back. Never mind. They both fly all over the place. Multiple cars collected in this one. Oh, major hit for Fungi in front of the field. Jackson hard. Major impacts. That's like a Pies guy hit from Bat Tech somewhat. And we are starting to get into the crap fest level race here. Can't even get laps in. Might have to start actually parking, guys, if this continues. Let's take a look at everything that occurred. Let's go back to the restart. It's going to be, yep, that's Lib and Bat all the way down there, sending cars up the racetrack, guys. Please watch the dive bombs, or we'll have to start. We might have to build an invisible wall there to make sure cars are up on the track before. I think that's a good idea. We might have to do it. And then back here, it looks like Paddywick. Oh, yeah, they just hit a wall. I don't know. Yeah, they hit a jetted out wall, unfortunately. Let's take a look at this hit from Fungi. Fusion just turns him. Has Struck Boy also involved? Bam! Huge! Adorable Jackson involved. He was way out of the way, but still got collected. That's how big it was. Pies first, Hess second, Lib third, EP fourth, Fusion fifth, Noisy sixth, May 7th, Bat 8th, Dale 9th, Water 10th, Jackson 11th, Mako 12th, Paddywick 13th, Colt 14th, and Fungi 15th. Everyone ready to go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Guys, we're short on time. We've already had multiple delays. Short on time. You have to get some racing in. Looking for all the cars to get up on the racetrack here. It looks like they all do. Oh, nope. Dale's going to get into water there. Unfortunate there. Might have to implement a wall there if it continues. But it looks like finally some spread out racing. Mako is all over the place. Can't keep the car straight, which is understandable. Some tough banking there to hang on to. Water up the racetrack there. That's just where the flame was. Not sure why it's not prevalent that time. But it's going to be Pies with the lead. Pies actually did win a race this season somewhere. And is looking to succeed. Oh, Colt down on the inside. Mechanical problems we're reporting. Froze. Big trouble there. Noisy Fusion. How are they going to get back up the racetrack? Fusion has to come to a stop. And look at this pack. Getting really spread out back here. Pies and Hess Truck Boy. Really starting to pull distances as these guys continue to battle hard. Could it go green all the way, and it could be a secure race for those top two. I don't think these guys are going to catch them. Lib to the inside. You see Patty getting bullied around there. Loses more positions. Oh! Oh! Patty nearly getting turned there by Bat. He's out the racetrack again. A lot of guys struggling to hang on to the handling. Guys, these cars continue to pull away up front. More intervals gained for the top two. Hess being smart. Oh, Yeet up in the air. Some bumps there he gets into. I mean, you never know what can happen on a Mardon-made racetrack. You never know when that one bump is going to really cause issues. See Water and Yeet cranking the wheel all the way to the right to try to not slip into the inside cars. Top two continuing to make distance. Let's monitor. 1.067. Oh, Fusion Core, Noisy, Lib, all up the racetrack. Let's take a look at the intervals. What is it going to be? 1.067. They are not gaining at all. Very minimal. And they are just messing each other up way in the back. You see Noisy, you see Fungi and Dale. No one helping each other out. But Paddywick up to fifth now, one of his highest running positions of the race. I wonder if these top two continue to pull away or not. They're getting side by side up front. And no pulling away. 3/10 of a second gain here for third place. Could they reel them in? And they're not really working together either up here. They're just more of a pack. They're able to consistently carry more speed. Just a little more. See, trying to work together. You see Jackson trying to push Bat, but the bump and run can really work here. I mean, talk about an extra 10 studs per second in the corner. Whoa! Bat not appreciative! He pays the price! Big wrecking here. Water around, spinning. No other cars collected. But the caution is going to wave. It's a two-car spin. It's a two-car spin. Jackson also involved now. You see Bat, he slammed Jackson all the way down to the inside and then got hooked right after. Instant karma, basically. It triggers that one. Really interesting stuff in this race. It's been a weird one here. See Bat just slams him down. And then Water turns him. And Water gets up in the air. Definitely was a two-car wreck, especially with how spread out the field is. Should have been a caution right away. Again, just a little rusty on the calls. It's been a while. Pies first, Hess second, Paddywick third, Dale fourth, Lib fifth, Fungi sixth, Noisy seventh, Yeet eighth, Jackson ninth. It'll be Mabel 10th, Mako 11th, Fusion 12th, Water 13th, Bat 14th, and Colt 15th. Trying to get all the cars lined up here. Lib asking for warns. We didn't see anything warnable there, Lib. I guess we'll give you a 0.1 out of 200. Mabel struggling to line up as well. And it's going to be 26 laps to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Back in the air. Pies with the lead. Not exactly what Pies and Hess wanted to see there for a caution, but see Paddywick all the way on the inside. See guys slipping up the racetrack as we've seen. 5 wide way in the back. Oh, Mako around, and he's upside down. The caution will continue to be out here. Caution is out once again. Water all the way down on up the racetrack. Poor entry there, back onto the racetrack. Mako struggling here. Yeet also around. Big impact for Yeet up the racetrack. Hard contact is made. I mean, really struggling. To see Water turns Mako will be a 1 out of 4 for him. Ridiculous behaviors at this point. Just dumped him completely around. I mean, you can even see him turn right. It's really unfortunate there. Pies first, Hess second, Paddywick third. Dale fourth, Mabel fifth. Jackson's going to be sixth, Lib seventh. Wait! We have to look at the footage. We have to review. Jackson and Lib, it's too close to call. It's going to be Pies first, Hess second, Paddywick third, Dale fourth, Mabel fifth. Oh, that's pretty much a dead tie. We're going to have to go to Roblox scoring. Lib will be sixth, Lib sixth, Jackson seventh, Noisy eighth, Fungi ninth, Bat 10th. Water 11th, Yeet Beat 12th, Fusion Core 13th, Colt 14th, and Mako 15th. We got a comment from SFire05 in the chat. He says, Timmy, what's new? He kicks you from everything, it seems. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about, 5, 4, 3, 2. Guys, we're getting cautions at the level of D3 last season, and this is... Oh, Pie spins the wheels! Oh, Jackson up in the air. I don't even know anymore. Oh, and Water's upside down. Oh, Yeet Beat's flipping as well. Weight shift flips here at Nyocz Motor Speedway. Hard flip. Oh, maybe the cars are just a little too fast for conditions. Maybe just a little. As they cross the start-finish line, we'll have to take a look. You'll see there's some bumps down there as well that Adorable Jackson was getting on. Let's take a look at what happened here this time. It's going to be Paddock all the way down there on the inside. Gets up into Jackson. Oh, Funky kind of got into Water there. And wow, what a cool flip by Yeet, though. I mean, from the banking to the track, from the apron to the banking, weight shift flip. Very cool to see it in the Roblox form. Well, it's going to be Lib first, Hess second, Noisy third, Paddock fourth, Dale fifth, May 6th, Funky 7th, Pies 8th, Colt 9th, Jackson 10th, Mako 11th, Fusion Core 12th, Bat 13th, Yeet Beat 14th, and Water Hydrates 15th. After that is all said and done. So it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle for the field, guys. The field has really been struggling to hang on to their race cars in this race. It's been a rare sight. We've seen most of the field be pretty composed throughout the season. 5, 4, 3. I think it's going to by far be the longest stream of the season at this rate. Green back in the air. See Lib trying to get Hess off the racetrack right away so they can avoid any possible sends. See Noisy gets into there. Oh, perfect execution by Noisy. He's going to be in a position to take the lead. Trouble. Bad. Around and back. It's the same guys all the time in the back. They're struggling. We've mentioned Bad a lot. Oh, Paddock hard into the inside wall. Single car spin. Just completely dumped around. And the problems continue for Paddock. It has been a tough race dealing with other members of the competition. Oh, man, big hit there for Paddock. It's just like the hit Pies took at Bat Tech Speedway. And now more hooking going on way in the back. And 3 wide for the lead almost. Hess Truck Boy up front. Noisy, can he hang on to the outside? No, Hess Truck Boy gets the clear. And here comes Fungi looking to try to make something happen. Water Hydrates there as well. Dale also back up here. Field is more spread apart than what it's been in recent times. Fungi nearly into that jetted out angled wall there. Could have been a huge wreck. But one thing we haven't seen so far, DNF. Hess Truck Boy getting turned by Lib. Hard fight for the lead. Paddock way on the inside. What is Blue doing? What is brother doing back there? Cutting the corners extensively. Might have to be a ban. Yeet Beat also in the pits. All sorts of chaos back there. Now, when I mean cutting the corner from a spin, that's not every lap. That's only when you're spinning in the apron. So, Patrick might have misunderstood what we were saying there early on. Like, if you spin, you end up in the middle of the apron. You can just cut, but not lap by lap. 20 laps to go. I mean, laps are 23 seconds in the draft, so we're talking things might finish off quickly. Here comes Water Hydrates. The leaders slip up. Water's going to look for the lead all the way down to the grass, but he's got no drafting help. Dale back up front. Every race here has been a full throttle race. This is the first time where somewhat skill is involved, even though it's probably not much. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. It's so hard to turn even any amount of lifting, and it's still going to probably end up, you're going to get bumped. May, look at that. It loses tons of spots in one corner. Oh, Lib up in the wall. Yeet Beat as well. They're all over each other back there. On top even. Goes, looks like Fusion Core back there. Water looking for the lead. Dale forcing him way down. What is Blue doing? No, not helping anyone's causes. He's going to drop multiple positions and give it to Adorable Jackson, looking for yet another win, trying to secure this championship early. Colt not happy at Lib, slams him down to the inside. Back up the racetrack. Fungi trying to come back. Fungi has missed some races. I think Fungi would also be a championship contender if those... Oh! There goes Bat! Nearly over the wall! Caution is going to wave. Yeet Beat collected. Almost into the pond goes Bat. But the caution waves. crossing the start-finish line. Thought for sure that car was going to flip over the wall, but he got lucky there. It took a long time for that thing to blow over. It looks like Noisy got into Mako there. Spun Mako right into Bat. Unfortunate there. You see, yep. Oh, maybe Water got into that. It looks like Noisy turned into Mako. Doesn't seem to be Mako's fault. If that thing blew over just a second earlier, I mean, Bat's over the wall. It took a long time for that thing to flip over. Lucky circumstances. He got just railed by another driver there as he was upside down. Jackson first, Fungi second, Pies third, May fourth, Noisy fifth, Dale sixth, Waters seventh, Fusion eighth, Hess Truck Boy ninth, Colt 10th, Mako 11th, Lib 12th, Paddywick 13th, Yeet Beat 14th, and Bat 15th. I think Bat can't be complaining because... Oh, we are unserver locking. We are unserver locking for XD Noob Killer to come back. We apologize for the potential scares there. But he is also back in now. Unfortunately for EDP Noted P, that's probably someone's alt, not going to be able to make it in to the server for spectations. Here we go. Well, we kicked off some laps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. You see Yeepy trying to use that banking strat. I don't know if he's going to gain anything that time. Green back there. See cars coming up the racetrack. Yeah, I feel bad. If we get an overtime, it will probably be the messiest overtime of the season. And we've seen some overtime shatter the hopes and dreams and even get some people to quit. So, not sure what we'll be up against today. Oh, contact for the lead. Fungi trying to get down on Jackson, but he's not going to get down enough. Mabelab going to be sitting third. Fusion to the inside of Pies. Not going to make it work like a single file for the most positions, but you're just naturally going to slip up. We've seen it all race long. Coming to 15 laps to go. All 15 cars in the pack here. Here they go. You see Fungi with the lead. Fungi racked up a couple wins this season. A strong season. Would have been in championship contention. Hess Truck Boy's been struggling this season compared to prior seasons. Oh, Yeepy around. He's flipped over hard. A horrendous flip in the back. The caution is going to wave. Huge problems for Yeepy. He gets up in the air. Multiple other cars slow down because of it. And the caution is... Oh, more problems. Paddywick hard into the wall. The same flame that flung him over earlier is going to send him all the way back to 15th. Well, caution would have waved anyways. Let's take a look at what spun. What a high flip for Yeepy. Look at this. Dang. Full backflip. Very cool stuff right there. Let's see what happened to Paddywick. You see he's running... He just got up in the outside wall, got flung, collected multiple cars. Fungi first, May 2nd, Fusion 3rd, Jackson 4th, Dale 5th, Pie 6th, Water 7th, Mako 8th, Lib 9th, Bat 10th, Noisy 11th, Hess Truck Boy 12th, Yeet Beat 13th, Colt 14th, and Paddywick 15th. Tough deals. Looks like Mako wrecked Yeet into the 8. 8 finished him off. Very cool. Guys, breaking news. Pies guy got a job. About time. Great to see. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with our race times, you know. But am I really the one to talk though? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. We're trying to finish this one off here with Mo Fungi spinning the wheels. Loses everything. Wow, unbelievable. Oh, Pie spinning. Hess Truck Boy around 4, 5 wide on the back. Mabelab with the lead here. It's anyone's race still. We've seen a lot of comers and goers up here in this pack. Multiple new faces up front, but it's a matter of who can be there at the right time. Adorable Jackson not going to make a move. He's trying to pull away from that swarm of cars in the back. You see Paddywick helping Hess through the corner. Look at the time they're gaining. Smart moves. Pies and Bat contact in the back. We saw Pies, one of the fastest cars, now stuck there with time running out. Only 13 laps to go. Adorable Jackson up the racetrack, gets that big bump. This is what it could come down to on the last lap. Some major push like that. We typically say not to bump drive too long on the last lap, but in this case, I don't know. It might be what you want to do. We'll have to see what happens. Waterhide is to the lead. Fusion looking to the inside. Hess Truck Boy and Paddywick working their way up to the front. You see Noisy also pushing Pat. Those guys, they have to work together. They're all in a single file line. Really pretty good teamwork there by the looks of it. But until you get to the corner, can you really work together? You see Lib now back up. Water Hydrate, it's been a struggle of a season. He's DNF'd like 6 times or something. But now in position to get a win. He doesn't win much anymore, but he is the reigning champion. Oh, Adorable Jackson. Gonna struggle there. You see Paddywick really hoping he can just clear him there so he doesn't have to worry about him. And unfortunately, that's going to result in more issues for that backpack. They are 5 wide back there. No working together being done whatsoever. It's allowing this top 5 to pull away. Water Hydrates continues to lead. 10 laps to go. Oh, there it goes second, and everyone else slipping up. Water's all alone now. They're all one pack once again, way in the back. But here comes Fusion with a huge run. Does he take the lead? No. Stays behind, trying to work together, trying to get something to work. You see Paddywick up the racetrack. He's going to lose more positions. Pies in the back, sideways. And very close. We'll see who led that lap. Noisy's going to have a tough one deciding that one. It looks like it's going to be Lib here first. Fusion is going to now take the lead on the inside with 9 laps to go. We are getting down to it. They're all single file pretty much everywhere now. Oh, Lib's going to get on the apron. He's going to slip up just a little bit. Going to be 4 wide. Noisy even in position. It's been the best Noisy's ran since the pre-versions of the season when he was actually a championship title contender. Still could be one. Noisy here running second now. It's been one of his highest running positions all race. You see May is going to have to push Noisy, it looks like here or something. Pie's already saying his race is over. He's been stuck 15th and hasn't been able to make any moves. Too bad for him. Really is. Really hope to see Pies do well. He's one of those vocal about the bad racing. Consider leaving multiple times. We really would like him to stay despite the issues. Paddywick up into Fusion, and Paddywick will go straight to the back, it looks like. Not sure what the thought process of that move was. Got all the way down there. And all the progress he made is going to be evaporated. But the question is, can they get back up front? All those guys in the back, do they have enough time to try to make something work? You see they're 3 wide everywhere now. Lib, Noisy, Jackson, your top 3 here. Is Yeepy now closing them out. Yeepy looking to get redemption from our most recent race. Everyone up the racetrack. Look at Dale. He's going to get the best of it with Fusion Core. Major gains. Do they go green to the end? We've seen overtime so often recently. Unfortunately, at Sour Speedway, we saw overtime thanks to Hess Truck Boy. Ruined one of the greatest finishes we were going to ever have. But unfortunately, we did have a sloppy overtime finish. So do we want that? No. Let's see if we get one. It's going to be Jackson up front. Oh, there they go. Contact. Yeepy gets slammed up the racetrack. Just nothing you can do. Jackson starting to pull away big time. Guys just not working together back there. That's all it comes down to. Oh, the contact is being made. See Paddywick and Bat helping each other through the corner. Making some gains. Making some time up. They're going to be 3 wide. Oh, Fungi getting turned. Trying to save it. Noisy around as well. Hard in the wall they go. Oh, multiple cars around. The caution is going to wave. It's a 3-car pileup. Noisy, Mako, May, all involved. A collection of cars collected in this one. For the race back win, these are pivotal positions. Fusion's going to get to the bottom. Going to be a drag race. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Jackson. Wins the race back. Setting us up for a 3-lap shootout. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout here in this one, guys. 3-lap shootout. According to 99 drivers, going to be a 5th win of the season, potentially, for Adorable Jackson. I believe those statistics are true. Very interesting. We'll have to see. It's going to be Jackson first, Fusion second, Bat third. And Paddywick gets 4th. Paddywick 4th, Dale 5th. Waters 6th. Pies going to be 7th. Fungi beats Lib for 8th. And it's going to be Lib 9th. Hess Truck Boy 10th. Yeek beat 11th. Colt 12th. Noisy 13th. Mako 14th. Mabel at 15th. Waiting for cars to line up here. Hess Truck Boy says he's winning this race, but from 10th in 3 laps, I don't know about that. Let's see, guys. 3 to go. We're going to see the most aggressive racing all race here. This could be the final restart. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can Adorable Jackson hang on? The green flag is back in the air. Oh, the top 2's trouble restarting. Paddywick. Oh, Paddywick's going for the lead. He's in position yet again. Paddywick to the lead late. But here comes Bat, also hungry for a win in Dale. What is going to happen here? down into the corners. Patrick just has to hate on, but he's up the racetrack. Bat, oh, flip in the back. Hess Truck Boy up and over hard. The caution is going to wave. So we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. Hess Truck Boy up in the air, up and over. Hard contact. Pockable is also one of those to miss the race. Very unfortunate for him. We had 20 cars attempt to qualify, so that would have been something if we had 21. Let's take a look at what happened. Luckily, we caught it. My thought, I was like, dang, I'm not even focusing on the back. I wonder what's going on out there. And there's Hess Truck Boy upside down. This late in the race, he did save it. Would have stayed green if it was earlier on, but since it is late in the race, guys, more cars are not able to catch up this late, so we are going to throw the caution there for any flip. It's going to be Hess Truck Boy upside down there, bringing out the caution. It's going to be Bat first, Patrick second, Jackson third, Fusion fourth, Dale fifth, Lib sixth, Pie seventh, Colt eighth. It's going to be Mako 9th, Noisy 10th, Fungi 11th, Water 12th, EP 13th, Mabelev 14th, and Hess Truck Boy 15th. So 2-lap shootout. 2-lap shootout here. What are we going to see? Yeah, I don't know if you want to be in the outside in this specific instance here. Got Patty McFusion Core up there. How are they going to be able to hang on? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag back in the air. Racing hard up front, side by side as they enter turn 1. Patty Mc way up the racetrack as well as everyone. He can't cross them over. You know, he wanted to do it, just wasn't enough, and Patty Mc's chances go diminishing. Oh, he's back in position. Go, car spinning. Can they make it back to the white flag? Are they going to make it back? We see Patty Mc around here, way in the back, but they are all going to save it. 1 lap to go for Bat. Can't spectate him. He doesn't have a spectate option. Not a good time. Dale going for the win. Bat, no cars behind, no one working together. Does Bat cruise to this one? Oh, here they come. Big run from Pies. Bat through the final corner. He's up the racetrack, but Pies slips up. Bat coming out of turn 4. Batman 0-5. Does he have enough? He does. Batman gets his first career Marduk Maid League win from Nyocz Motor Speedway. Bat able to go to victory lane. How about that? Bat able to hang on. Pies just not able to get there in time. And the checkers wave will be at Texas Motor Speedway, hopefully in 1 week. Find that out tomorrow. But it is going to be Bat first career win. Let's see, how many starts did it take? He's never won a Marduk Maid League race. This is his 34th Marduk Maid League start. It took him 1 podium, 3 top 5s, 14 top 10s, 29 top 15s, and 32 top 20s. A driver score of 39.9, so pretty not the greatest there. Let's see, he ranks 100th out of 100th out of 119. Makes him actually one of the worst drivers to ever race in a Marduk Maid League. I kind of flaming him right now, but statistically, obviously, Bat very clean most of the time. And now that driver score is going to move up a ton with 1 win on the statistics. Congratulations to Bat. He actually is going to win here today. Very interesting deals. Was an odd one from Nyocz Motor Speedway, but it was fun there late. Unfortunately, though, cars just slipped off the racetrack on that restart, and Bat was able to capitalize, and no one worked together to catch up to him. I mean, talk about getting a free win. You know what I mean? Like, I think he led the last lap and didn't have anyone pat. Like, rare to see. Really lucky to have that happen. Bat actually going to do a burnout. Remember, guys, he was the one who finished, I think, 3rd in that photo finish in Darlington, or was 2nd or something. Came just a position too short. The closest finish ever in Sauer Studios or Marduk Maid League history. But luckily for Bat, he is finally able to go to victory lane here in the Top Gun Day throwback or tribute scheme. Number 17 submitted moments before the race. And Bat rolled off with speed. It's going to be a definite big boost for a rough standing position for him. I think he showed up to every race in the season, maybe except 1. So he's definitely had the opportunities presented. But congratulations to Bat. Really big deal for him. Love to see Bat go to victory lane. And we're going to teleport him to victory lane now for the first time to meet Bat in victory lane ever in a Marduk Maid League. Very cool to see this here for Bat. He will have to stop typing in the chat, guys. We need a good photo, Bat, so just avoid typing in the chat. Because we are trying to get a photo with no speech bubbles above. Trying to get that here. There we go. Able to get a good one there. There it is. Bat victorious. First career Mardog made league. TM win. Guys, our statistics sheet will be updated pretty quickly here. Very easy to update those statistic sheets in record time. Very cool stuff here. Very cool stuff. Well, guys, that's going to do it. We'll see ya hopefully a week for Texas Motor Speedway. Goodbye.